Do you want to see me bust my ball nuts on this episode of How Not to Bust a Ball Nut? I'm Ryan Jinks, and welcome to the middle of nowhere, where we are testing some stuff in real rock. And today we actually want to test my ball nuts, because who doesn't want to just play with their ball nuts? These are from Trango, and I thought they were really neat because the way they, in theory, work is they go in a crack this size. You squeeze that and stick it in there, and it's supposed to say, well, apparently that size is the only size I've ever been able to fit in anywhere, because that one looks used. And they do get kinked pretty fast. It doesn't take much to mess them up, but they do still function. Sort of. I'm just not that fond of them. So it's something fun to break test, right? Let's test that. So let's show you what we've got here. We got this something to one pulley system. We got the line scale 2 that we are going to measure this. This is going to be under 30 kilonewtons, and this is great for things like that. This is great for slacklining and anything you're trying to test that's under 30 kilonewtons. It's 90 kilonewtons strong. Get that from linegrip.com. We have our 3-inch SMC pulleys, just like a 5-to-1 with a multiplier and a multiplier. And we're going to pull this out, and then this thing catches it so the dyno doesn't get damaged. We can generate up to 20 kilonewtons if Bobby and I are pulling on this together, which is plenty, super good enough for what we're doing. Let's start yanking. Looks good. Whoa. Well, that held. I'm impressed. Well, I don't know if I can be able to get that out now. That's another problem with these. Okay, we'll work on that later. Let's get to the next one. Before we get to the next one, probably want to know what it broke at. 10.39, which is pretty good for an 8 kilonewton ball nut. So we stuck our balls in deep there, and that's probably why it's stuck so well. Oh. Yeah. What is that, G? So this yellow one is smaller than the green. It's rated for 8 kilonewtons. That's a number 3. That's a number 4. That is a reputation these things have. It's really hard to get out if you actually use them. 9.81, it's pretty dang good. The next one is a CAMP. It's number 5, and it's bigger. So I don't know if CAMP ended up buying these. Now I like CAMP, but this was a bad purchase of technology if they are the ones who own this technology now. In order to validate my claim that these suck, this is the only placement this thing is going to work in. The problem with it is it has to have a parallel crack. Perfect. It can't open up in the back. It can't really be used as a nut. I can get this placement to work. But they're very limited. See, these cracks are very parallel, but as this crack over here opens up and it's not even, it doesn't really work well in here. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I love offset aliens so much that I would use them in everything. Ooh, wow. Well, golly, that's better than I was thinking. And inside, and that's what it looks like on the inside. It doesn't have much more room to go. Higher than MBS. That's cool. So let's do the next one. It's number 2, 8 kilonewtons. This one's all twisted and it's been used a bunch, like twice. That's really neat how that, I think that's brass. It's a softer metal and goes with the contour of the rock to help get some more grip. But yeah, let's stick this in. Wow, it broke so different than the last ones. Well, it's actually nice to see that it's breaking the way it's supposed to. As far as how it looks inside, yep, it's stuck in there. Oh, these are gonna be a pain in the butt to get out. 8.83, still above MBS. So this is also Camp and not Trango. That's all right, interesting. Ball nut number 1, it's the smallest one that at least I have. I assume that's the smallest one they make. We're gonna stick it in here. All right, let's see how that does. Wow, very interesting result. The metal's all scratched up and it's all jacked up. And I don't think that's how your balls want to be on your nuts. And the wire is still not broken.
What's it rated to?
It's rated for 7. We got 6.52. I'm gonna see if I can stick it back in.
Yeah, I think you can just twist this around and get it to go in the right orientation.
I just keep twisting my ball there, and you just shove it in, get a running start.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. All right, let's try that again. Oh man. And I mean, 3 would still hold me if I was aid climbing, but it would suck for the second guy to try to pull it out. See, you think it's user error? Gosh darn it.
Well, like this is getting deformed there at the top.
Hey, that's not fair. There's not a lot of metal there to be. So, maybe that's why I wasn't too fond of these things. Anyway, I'm gonna stick it in again. Oh no. This thing's getting all chewed up. Come on, I really want to break this. I didn't even have a chance to put the camera on. After telling Bobby there's no way that one will come out. This thing sucks. So anyways, they are breaking above MBS, manufacturer minimum breaking strength. Sometimes things don't, which is what makes this Slack Snap Bolt Buster series so much fun. So if you just came back into the bathroom and found your phone still on this video, we got them all out because we should leave no trace. So we got everything is almost as good as when we got here. No rocks were harmed in the making of this video because, well, they're rocks. Make sure you smash that like button. Cheers.